like a lot of monsters. Do you think that he was better feuding with monsters? You know, a la like the Hogan '80s style thing where you're fighting monsters, or do you think he's better off otherwise in like other feuds and other matches?
Well, it just goes to show you how adept he is at adapting. He could work with anybody. There's a thin line about too overexposed and not enough exposure. Now we're into it. Everybody has to be relevant. I mean, think about, back in the day, we'll go for entertainment. Elvis Presley never went to Europe, never went out of the country, right? Now it's like, once you see somebody, you see them on everything, right?
Yep.
Big time movie stars are doing commercials on TV now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
More and more.
amazing. Yeah. If WrestleMania is a special thing, you make the Undertaker a special thing. I think
Yep.
it fits. I don't see the problem. In fact, I think it's better that you drive people to WrestleMania.
When he fused with Roman at one point, basically WrestleMania 33, and that's the main event. It's not for a title or anything. Roman beats him, and he leaves all his boots, his gloves. I mean, he leaves everything in the ring, and his jacket, his hat, and everything, like a symbol that his career was over at that point. Obviously, it wasn't. Like you said, you don't like Roman necessarily beating him, and then him looking like he's going to retire and go off into the sunset. Because after watching The Last Ride, which is an awesome documentary on Peacock, basically a 5-part series Undertaker documentary, it's unbelievably well done. He says, I watched that match back and it sucked and I couldn't retire on that because he was hurt. So he wouldn't retire because he, on that.
Yeah, but it's easy for me to say this, but he had to know it wasn't the best match he ever had, right?
Right.
I don't think we've seen the last of the Undertaker either.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Didn't Austin come back after 19 years?
True. Yeah, you're true. And they both, or even The Rock, I mean, they all got wrestling rings at their house. So they could train and be ready, and we'd have no idea if they're training and getting ready. Like Undertaker in the documentary, he built a ring in his shed, and that's how he got in shape.
Yeah, yeah.
And he would film himself, send it to Vince, and be like, how do I look? And Vince was like, oh, you're getting in shape, pal. Like he was keeping track of him.
Yeah.
So basically, he doesn't, after he beats Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 32, he loses to Reigns at WrestleMania 33. He says he's not done. Vince wants him to look good, wants him to come back. He wrestles at WrestleMania 34, and that's when he destroys John Cena. Do you like that? Do you think that hurts Cena at all, or no? Because basically less than 3 minutes.
How could it hurt Cena? Cena's in Hollywood. Right?
Yep.
He's doing commercials and singing in the commercials. How could it hurt him? Do you think it could?
Nah.
I mean, how many times a year is he going to perform? And
it felt like 2018. He wanted to perform a little bit more than normal. Still part-time schedule, but he wanted to perform more than he did.
And we don't know if he was injured. Cena to me is the kind of guy that would, tape it up and spit on the knee and let's go. But they didn't want to take a chance of him getting hurt. And maybe they thought the Undertaker needed a big win at that one.